Good evening, Leo. This read is for you. I like to think that my reads pertain to whatever planet you have, whatever planet you have in the sign that I'm doing the read for, and whatever house the sign covers, your sun, your moon, but mostly your ascendant. Okay? So, hello. I hope everyone's doing well. If you do want a private reading from me, you can email me, and my email is below. You can also ask me about workshops. I gotta take this card. I have a substitute card for that. You can ask me about workshops. I do tarot card parties. Those are really fun. So email me if you'd like to know anything about that. So let's talk a little bit about the astrology right now. We are doing Leo. So this week the sun is in your third house in the sign of Libra. So I suppose communication with relationships, harmonizing, balancing out your relationships via communication. You're being a little bit of a homebody because you've got Mercury and Venus in your fourth. I'm an intuitive astrologist, by the way. I'm just sort of studying it. I don't have any degrees or anything in astrology. But anyway, I'm intuitive astrologist. So we have Mars in your third too. So you're in a lot of communication, possibly phase of any kind of a project you're in. You're probably spending a lot of third house energy of communication, probably because further down the line is preparing you for something down the line. And then you've got your Jupiter in the fifth house. A lot of good force. You're probably going through a very creative time with this Jupiter in your fifth house. So as long as Jupiter is in your fifth house, you're probably going to be feeling very inspired and playful, and this is a good period for your creative energy of Leo. So then we've got Saturn in your sixth house, and that's good. That's great, giving you detailed day-to-day disciplinarian precision focus. Uranus in your 10th, Neptune 8th, Pluto, sixth house. Fears probably related to this work are being cleared in this Pluto in Capricorn situation going on for everybody, where we're purging some deep blocks and fears, karmic junk that stops us, fears that stop us from being bold, because abundance prospers the bold. The North Node in your 12th house of Leo, you're probably going through spiritual aligning your work with a spiritual mission type heart. You're probably realizing you need to step forward in your career, and to have the financial liberation is going to happen through awareness of the greater whole. And then we just had this full moon in Aries for Leo. That would have been 12, 11, 10, ninth house, possibly revealing plans to travel, and again, or new beliefs, new philosophies. All right, Leo, let's have a look and see how all that is going to show up for you in this read. Okay. Calling in the highest guides and angels available to enable me or bless me with clarity of the message to hand over to Leo for their highest best destiny and highest best version of themselves in love and life. All right, Leo, I'm feeling the energy already. I don't know why, but I could feel a very strong energy came through the card, surged through. It just felt very strong. And there's the Leo card. I'm just double checking. Okay, good. All right, sometimes things get nudged. Interesting read. This is a secret card, but it has a sort of a secret message for me. So if you are aware of tarot and you're going, hey, that's not a tarot card, I'll let you know what that card means to me in a minute. I have a pact with the divine to talk about divine relationships with this card. So it's a sort of a double message through the read that I'm supposed to guide them to a higher divine relationship. So anyway, okay, let's go ahead and give this read a whack-a-doodle. Okay, we've got straight off the bat, we're coming into this Three of Pentacles, work. Where was that? Pluto. Remember we said Pluto for you guys is in the 6th house. So possible we're coming in with issues with work, but also cooperating because we're getting this home situation. So this is a work home turning away from a relationship, or now we're going to talk about that. That's out of alignment. So let me, okay, wait, make sense of this read here. Okay, good, got it. Okay, Leo. This read is saying that there is a change in the way you operate financially, and that there's a big quitting. There's a big quitting here happening in this energy. Now, interesting because we got that 11th. We got that in the Pluto thing. We got the Pluto Capricorn square, or with the full moon in your 6th house, and that's going to be issues relating your work, day-to-day work activity. And so there's sort of a quitting of a feeling trapped in this situation, or feeling not afraid to quit, or bursting free. So I'm going to take a beginning. We're going to start from the beginning. 3 of Pentacles, a work situation, you knowing that you want true divine inspiration in love and life. Leo, our heart, this is a heart-based, creative, childlike innocence to Leo. It's ruled by the sun. It's masculine, creative energy. Leo does not lose knowledge of heart like other signs, air signs tend to. So this is a creative alignment for Leo. Remember I said about that 12th house in the North Node for Leo? You're really becoming aware of the importance of aligning with a spiritual higher cause in work, because it inspires you and makes you feel like you just love it. It just makes you love it more, knowing that you're causing good, that you're being guided, you're allowing higher spirit to guide you to work in a way that you love. It's becoming clear, very clear. New, fresh start, clarity for Leo. Now, they are really, really, really knowing, again, this is an alignment of head and heart here, of what they want. They want a really good, fulfilling home life. That is important for Leo. A warm living, a warm-hearted love situation. They may have turned away from, because this is out of alignment. So this is operating for money. They're breaking free and facing fears of poverty or rejection, or not being good enough, or not having enough, or fear-based reasons. So we're getting the Queen of Pentacles out of alignment, saying making a decision to work for financial independence. Leo is breaking free. Leo, you know what? You guys are courageous. So, I mean, I say don't do anything too hasty and crazy, but this is hitting in the divine section. It is saying break free from turning out of alignment for money because of poverty mentality. Lions do not. They are not aligned with lack. They're aligned with the highest experience of life. You know, they're the sun. They are the force. So no motivating for Leos out of money decisions here. Now we're bringing down to this. This is causing some very big conflict. This is really hard for Leo right now. But the cards are saying not to take any crazy, rash. It is out of alignment to quit. But we get the 8 of Swords, so we're saying quit perceiving this situation as entrapment. You're very conflicted. You kind of want, I'm getting double 10 of Cups here, if you think about it. The reason I keep this in is because it's for divine partnership, but in this read, I really do think it's a double statement to say you're right in alignment with your heart, with what you want and what you desire to work at home, or to have a fulfilling love and home work balance. The divine totally supports that. There is a spiritual mission here for you in this union, in divine union. Confliction or arguments is of or quitting, feeling tied down is going to go away when you align with a higher mission that you love in your work. You're gonna see that the sort of lack mentality is fear based. So the Eight of Swords, are feeling trapped in your job, is you in your fear base energies, and the divine wants you to quit the thinking that makes you think you're trapped. The reason you're not where you want to be yet is because you haven't committed, you've allowed the confusion here to be there, as far as, because we have the Queen of Pentacles out of alignment, so you've allowed this to happen for a while, which causes inner turmoil and conflict for the Taurus, who is, I'm sorry, Leo, who is a very inspired person. That they don't, to be inspired, you want clear connection to source and spirit through the 12th house, through divination, through meditation, through connecting to your higher self, to your own inner intuitive state, to clear confusion and to stop feeling lost, because turning away out of fear mentality has thrown you a little bit off track. You're a little bit lost for a while, confused. So the divine wants you to end this confusion by ending the thoughts that you're trapped. Okay, you're not trapped. End this negative thinking. Continue becoming. The Strength card represents self-mastery. It represents having power over one's thoughts, taming the inner demon, having because then that makes you resonate at this higher frequency, because you're staying in a higher frequency. You've mastered the ability to stay at a higher frequency. This card also doubles as the Magician, which has mysteriously gone missing, and I use the double this in my deck for Magician. And this is the other representation of that energy of being in harmonious union by staying strong with heart knowledge, heart motivating from what inspires and makes you alive, feeling ignited about your life, and feeling lost in this, because you've been thrown off by lack mentality. You've made decisions that have thrown you out of alignment, but you need a little bit of meditation time with that full moon in your 12th house to sort of align with your ability to end this confliction by staying in alignment with what you know is your creative truth and your force. And being, you may need to take a little time to yourself to explore this before fully charging and going forward. And you are a little bit dropped in your frequency here. You're looking a little negative about things or the past. That I landed on the quit card. So this again is something the divine wants you to knock off. You're processing this as being lack. You're not supposed to process this via lack. You're supposed to process this as having been confused. Okay, Leo? We want to keep you in your high frequencies here so that you can materialize this creative force that you're here to ignite and give birth to. All right, thank you so much. This is a beautiful read. Namaste.